Open Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor Adeboye. Today, Sunday, June 1st, 2025. Topic: A new name. Memory verse: Isaiah chapter 62, verse 2. Isaiah 62, 2. And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness, and all kings thy glory. And thou shalt be called by a new name, which the mouth of the Lord shall name. Bible reading: Genesis chapter 17, verse 1 to 5. Genesis chapter 17, verse 1 to 5. Message: Many people are called by names they were not given at birth. They may not be called those names to their faces, but in their absence, people refer to them with those names. Sometimes these names are not based on their good qualities, but on qualities they are not proud of. For example, in Mark chapter 10, verse 46 to 52, Mark 10, 46 to 52, the Bible tells us about a blind man called Bartimaeus, whom Jesus restored his sight to date. However, people still refer to him as blind Bartimaeus. I don't know if people are currently calling you negative names, but I know that my God can change your story for good such that you won't have those negative qualities the world describe you by anymore. And they will have no other choice than to call you a new name. Whenever God sees that a name is hindering his work in a fellow's life, he can change the name as he did with Abraham. Abraham was first called Abram, and although this name had a good meaning, exalted father, he didn't fully capture what God had in store for him. Therefore, God had a conversation with him one day and said, I want to make you a father of many nations, but your name is hindering me from doing so. Henceforth you will no longer be called Abram, but Abraham, because I have made you a father of many nations. God also changed the name of his wife from Sarai to Sarah, which was more suitable for the matriarch she was to become, in Genesis chapter 17, verse 3 to 16. When I was a lecturer at the University of Lagos, a typist, whom everyone jokingly called Prof, made a life-changing decision. He said to himself, I am a typist, but everyone calls me Prof. I will indeed become a professor. He started taking evening classes, and after a while, he wrote his exams and gained admission into the University of Lagos. Before I left the University of Lagos, the typist was already studying for his PhD. He made up his mind to truly change his name and not to remain a joke. Beloved, you can also make up your mind to have a brand new beginning by surrendering all to God and asking Him to change any negative name that is hindering His glory from being manifested in your life. I pray that God will turn around any negative situation that men define you by and fill your life with joy and laughter in Jesus' name. Prayer points. Father, please change every name that might be hindering your glory from manifesting in my life in Jesus' name. Bible in 1 year. Job chapter 21 to chapter 24. Job chapter 21 to chapter 24. Hymn for today. The great physician now is near. God bless you.